an elite junior program must have three P's. Um, it must be producing, so you must see evidence of quality coming through. And production is not one athlete every 10 years or one athlete every 5 years. I mean, if you have a bag juice factory and every time you press the power button for the assembly line, only one good bag juice comes off, that's not production.
Yeah.
So one component of an elite junior program is that you must be producing. You must see evidence of that. The second component is that you must be protecting the athlete. Protecting the athlete includes um, protecting them from themselves. Because sometimes a highly motivated athlete will do things that are injurious to themselves. Um, they might finish your training program and they go home and they go out to do hills and they're doing all kinds of things at home and they're doing core and abs and all kind of things. And then when my training program ends, it ends. I don't want you going home to do anything. And that's one of the challenges for some coaches. They think that the more you do at home, no. There's
Mm-hmm.
another the other component of the training starts at the end of my workout. It's called rest. Rest is a training component. So from when we cool down, rest starts, and that's when the body starts to do the adaptation, the adjustments for the next training program. So so you have to protect the athlete from themselves. You have to be monitoring them. You have to be watching because sometimes they might be doing a rep and they feel something and then they think that they're just going to ignore it and then they continue and then it becomes worse. So part of protecting the athlete includes telling them to listen to their bodies and reporting to me the little things. I don't want you to wait till something big. So when you're on the road and you see a pothole, wouldn't you think that the government should fix the pothole when it is small rather than when it is big? And they say, yeah. So well, so okay. So I want you to tell me the little things. The first time you feel something, that's when you tell me. It's not complaining. Some coaches might see it as complaining. No, it's information that you're giving me. Let me make the determination whether you're going to continue or not today. So you have to get them to protect, to protect them from themselves. So you must be producing, you must be protecting, and the third P is that you must promote them to the next level. If at the end of their time with you, they are frustrated and say, "Look here, I'm not putting on another pair of spikes. I'm not doing another one. Not, I'm done with this thing.
Done.
Done, done, done." Then you would not be running an elite program. I think at the end of their tour with you, they should want to go on to do others. They should believe that you've given them a good base that they can continue to do and go on to do something great. And you shouldn't feel any way about letting them go. I mean, I tell people I choose to coach at the level that I coach at.
I'm going to ask you about
Yeah,
that.
it's a choice that I make. I just decide that I want to impact. I mean, it's not my coaching at the under 20 is also consistent with my ministry as a Christian. I mean, I go to Galilee Gospel and I've worked with teenagers in the youth program for years. So I've just worked with teenagers, and I just think that I have a good way of connecting with them and getting them to do what they might not want to do, but would be in their best interest. So you must not it must not be a case where at the end of their time with you that they just never want to continue the sport.
They leave frustrated,
They leave frustrated, they leave banged up, they're happy to
bitter.
end.
Yeah.
So unless you have those three P's, you would have not be running an elite program. And I think some programs might have two or the three.